But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these all you fake hard you.
I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth.
Ever wondered how Diddy got tangled up in all those scandalous tales? Well, hold on to your hats because Ye just spilled some serious tea. Rumor has it Clive Davis, the heavyweight of the music biz, might be pulling the strings behind Diddy's shady moves. Sources suggest Davis coached Diddy in the dark arts of manipulation, exploiting talents and bodies, then discarding them like yesterday's news. If whispers hold water, Davis could outshine Diddy in the twisted department. Buckle up, folks, because we're diving deep into a scandal of epic proportions. Before we get into West's specific allegations against Clive Davis and Diddy, let's take a moment to consider West's personality. He's not just another artist throwing shade, he's a true fearless industry insider who rips the veil off the worst secrets. From his infamous rants to his latest bombshell claims, Ye has always been a force to be reckoned with. Just take a look at his recent statements about industry gatekeepers, secret conspiracies, and the tragic loss of his mother. It's clear he's not afraid to speak his truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may make others.
I think he's telling everybody exactly what they don't want to hear.
Speaking of uncomfortable truths, West dropped some serious bombshells in his latest rant. According to him, some of the biggest names in entertainment are being controlled by unseen forces. LeBron James, Jay-Z, Beyonce, no one is immune to West's claims. But what's even more chilling is his assertion that his own mother, Donda West, was a sacrifice to the industry gods. And he's not alone. He points to the demises of Michael Jordan's father, Bill Cosby's son, and Dr. Dre's son as further evidence of Hollywood's dark underbelly.
And I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue.
As Ye delves deeper into the shadows of the entertainment industry, he paints a picture of manipulation, exploitation, and even violence. He talks about how people come up missing in Hollywood, hinting at a sinister truth lurking beneath the glitz and glamour. Could there be more to these tragedies than meets the eye? Are celebrities mere pawns in a much larger game?
Think about if Harley was part of intelligence, right? What kind of people you think are surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think are in that house?
But Ye isn't just pointing fingers, he's also feeling the repercussions of his outspokenness. With deals falling through left and right, he's seen his net worth plummet by a staggering $400 million. Yet, despite it all, he remains defiant. They want to monetize and traumatize, he declares, refusing to be silenced. And with his net worth still in the hundreds of millions, he's not going down without a fight.
It's just he's Kanye West, so it's like relentless. I was like, yeah, popcorn.
Now let's delve into the most sinister personality of all, Clive Davis. If you're not familiar with him, he's a titan in the music industry, responsible for launching the careers of legends like Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, and Alicia Keys.
Davis has always assumed a far more active role than most record company presidents. That's why he was a pioneer in the 60s. It's also why he has survived into the 80s.
But beneath his polished exterior lies a man with secrets, as revealed in his recent memoir, where he came out as bisexual after decades in the industry.
As far as myself is concerned, I was totally straight until through my second marriage. I've got 4 kids and grandkids.
Davis's influence doesn't stop there. Ye believes that Clive is the real gatekeeper of the industry and Diddy's boss and teacher. Despite all the scandals and lawsuits against Diddy, including accusations of assault, Clive still extends his hand in friendship, recently inviting him to his annual pre-Grammy party. It begs the question, what's the real nature of their relationship? While Diddy's controversies continue to mount, with allegations swirling around him, Clive's unwavering support raises eyebrows. Could there be more to their connection than meets the eye? He seems to think so, and his recent revelations might just peel back the layers of their complicated bond.
But he got a boss too, and his boss name is Clive Davis. Clive run him. Diddy don't run himself.
Another industry insider, Jaguar Wright, confirms West's statements. According to Wright, Diddy wasn't just Clive's protege, he was under his complete control. In a resurfaced video interview, Wright alleges that Diddy was groomed by Davis to be his boy toy and to recruit other young artists for his sexual pleasure. These shocking accusations shed a whole new light on Diddy's rise to fame and fortune under Clive's wing. But the plot thickens even further when you consider the rumored romantic aspect of Clive and Diddy's relationship. Despite Clive's public acknowledgement of his bisexuality and his past relationships, the idea that he and Diddy were more than just industry colleagues is sending shockwaves through Hollywood.
Because I know things about him that he don't want nobody to know.
Rumors have been swirling for years about the nature of their bond, with sources claiming they've been romantically involved for a solid 5 years. From epic parties to hush-hush meetups, it seems these two have been living their best lives behind closed doors. But what does this all mean for Diddy's career and reputation? Some speculate that Clive's influence and guidance may have played a significant role in Diddy's success, despite his lack of talent. Could it be that Clive's dark teachings and manipulative tactics are the whole reason Diddy has managed to stay afloat for so long? despite the litany of controversies and scandals that have plagued him over the years. It's a chilling thought to consider that someone as influential as Clive Davis could be pulling the strings behind the scenes, shaping the careers and lives of some of the biggest names in the entertainment industry. And if Jaguar Wright's allegations are to be believed, Diddy may have been just one pawn in Clive's twisted game of power and control. But let's take a step back and revisit one of the most tragic chapters in music history, the untimely demises of Whitney Houston and her daughter, Bobbi Kristina Brown. The eerie similarities between their passing raise eyebrows and ignite a slew of conspiracy theories, with fingers pointed squarely at Clive Davis.
Well, I can't tell you who he killed. I can tell you who he worked with that ended up dead.
Who? Besides Whitney?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston's demise in 2012 shocked the world. Found submerged in a bathtub at the Beverly Hilton, her demise was ruled an accidental drowning, with substances playing a contributing role. But what really happened that fateful night? Speculation runs rampant, fueled by unsettling details and unanswered questions. One particular incident that sparked outrage was Clive Davis's decision to proceed with his annual pre-Grammy party at the very hotel where Whitney was found dead just hours after her passing. While Davis claimed it was a tribute to Whitney, many, including her close friend Chaka Khan, viewed it as a disrespectful display of insensitivity. Adding fuel to the fire are allegations of physical abuse. Despite the official autopsy report making no mention of foul play, industry insiders like Jaguar Wright insist that Whitney's body showed signs of trauma.
It would be easy for people to say that I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not bipolar, so they can't play me like they try to play Kanye.
This revelation casts a dark shadow over her tragic demise, raising suspicions about the true nature of events leading to her demise. And then, tragically, history seemed to repeat itself when Bobbi Kristina Brown met a similar fate in 2015, found unconscious in a bathtub. She remained in a coma for nearly 6 months before passing away at just 22 years old. The circumstances surrounding her demise mirrored those of her mother, prompting further scrutiny and conspiracy theories.
I believe that somebody killed my niece, just like they killed her mother.
Some fans and close friends suggest that Clive Davis's alleged involvement in Whitney's demise may have extended to Bobbi Kristina's passing as well. They point to the financial gains associated with the demise of iconic artists, insinuating that individuals like Davis may have ulterior motives behind the scenes.
But I think the purpose of her death was to gain full access to Whitney Houston's estate.
These unsettling theories echo the sentiments expressed by West, who has long warned about the dark underbelly of the entertainment industry. With Clive Davis's immense wealth and influence, could he be orchestrating a sinister agenda behind closed doors? As fans grapple with these disturbing possibilities, one thing remains clear: the specter of Clive Davis looms large over the music industry. With a net worth of $900 million, he wields significant power and influence, raising questions about his true intentions and motivations.
So you think Clive is looking for him?
Oh, I know he's looking for me. I know he's worried about me, and he should be.
Why?
He should be very worried about me.
But what's even more alarming is how Clive Davis's vast fortune, connections, and influence allow him not only to evade the law himself, but also to shield his henchmen. Take Diddy, for instance. Despite a long history of allegations and controversies, he's managed to evade serious legal consequences until now. Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, has a rap sheet that reads like a laundry list of criminal activities and violent encounters. From assault charges to allegations of involvement in shootings and even blowing up a man's car over a romantic interest, his track record is far from squeaky clean. But what's perhaps most troubling is how Diddy's alleged misdeeds have largely gone unchecked, shielded by his status as a hip-hop mogul and industry heavyweight. It begs the question, how many more victims are out there, silenced by fear or bought off with hush money?
I've seen the media portray me like I'm a gangster, which is just not the case.
Despite Cassie's recent lawsuit against Diddy, which shed light on a decade of alleged abuse and manipulation, it's uncertain whether justice will truly be served. The swift settlement reached between the two parties raises eyebrows and hints at a system rigged in favor of the rich and powerful. Diddy's ability to navigate the legal system with relative ease underscores the broader issue of accountability in the entertainment industry. As allegations continue to surface and victims find the courage to speak out, one can only hope that real change is on the horizon. But for now, Diddy's future remains uncertain. While he may face some legal repercussions, it's unlikely that he'll see the inside of a jail cell anytime soon. Instead, he may simply part ways with a fraction of his fortune, a small price to pay for years of alleged abuse and exploitation.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
As the dust settles on this latest scandal, one thing is clear: Clive Davis's influence knows no bounds, and those who dare to challenge him do so at their own peril. With the music industry's darkest secrets slowly coming to light, one can't help but wonder what other horrors lie beneath the surface, waiting to be exposed. But until then, the show must go on, and the power players behind the scenes will continue to pull the strings, shaping the narrative to suit their own interests. So what are your thoughts on the shocking allegations surrounding Clive Davis and Diddy? Do you believe there's truth to the claims of manipulation and exploitation in the entertainment industry? Or do you think it's all just smoke and mirrors? Leave a comment below and let us know your take on this twisted saga. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled and your ears open for the next scandalous headline.